I'm good. I'm on my third festival day, so I'm a little bit trashed out today, but I am good. I had a very good weekend. Yeah, this album has been a long time coming. It was pushed many times. There's complications with communication and work with different labels, and when it actually came out, I was kind of like over it, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, it was already almost 2 years old for me when I released it, so I was so more into like doing new music.
Okay.
But no, I felt really happy actually. I think maybe it didn't get so well received from like critics and stuff, but it was really well received from my fans, and that's what's important. I think they really appreciate an album like that, because Elliphant is a lot EPs and a lot of club and a lot of collaborations with club people, and you get a very full energy, full power Elliphant, but it's still not so physical. Like, it's not, you cannot touch it really, you know. And this album was is sweet album.
It is,
and I felt that they, you know, I think that they really appreciate that to get a little bit closer relationship with Elliphant through that. So I'm very happy with that album. I think it is a very good album also, actually. I'm very, I think the quality of it is top notch. It's just like a little bit how these albums are made these days, you know, like too much people in the same soup, and it just kind of takes away the edge of personality from the productions, I feel. But I'm alright with it. Like, it's not on life and death, this for me.
Right.
Okay, Holy Life. That's interesting. I was like, what the fuck is all this? That was just a joke song. That was just something that happened very randomly. We had some neighbors in when we lived up in the Beechwood Valley, kind of in LA, and up our street there was this crazy couple that had like this picture of themselves on their garage door when they were sitting in this you know, throne, and like him and his girl, and it's like we just got really curious about this couple, and then we googled it and we found like a little trailer with them, and we just got super inspired by his very, you know, fantastic way of looking at life. And that was like, it was me and Syra and Tommy Teisberg. That was a joke. Okay. We just put it out as a joke. But I actually think it's one of the better songs. So, but it is, it's good. We couldn't release it on like normal release because we haven't found any. We don't have any. You know, we never reached out to them or anything. So, but they actually reached out to us and like, wow, we thought they were gonna get angry, but they really liked it. They were like, this is awesome. They're like, this is so good. Maybe you could do something more like Avicii style.
So,
what was the other song?
Living Life Golden.
The song Living Life Golden.
Yes.
I think it's probably one of my favorite songs on the album. It's made with Dave Sitek. That is a person I love working with. That is a gift that I got received from this project. Not only as an amazing producer, but also a very, very good friend. And no, it's kind of simple. Like, I'm not so pretentious, you know. It's kind of easy. It's like, this is how I live my life. I spend not only all the money I get, I also spend all my emotions. I'm never a sheep when it comes to, you know, giving away energy, giving away my love, giving away words and songs. And, you know, I'm more about, I know that this is an endless, you know, bottomless soul we all carry around, and you have so much to spend. Like, not only money, you can spend everything that you have inside, and you shouldn't be worried about it to ever there's a never-ending story to the love that you have inside and to what you can give to other people. You're never gonna run out of that, so don't be scared of like spending everything you got, you know. Yeah, that's also that's what it is, you know. Where is home? Like, I think it's a very existential question we humans been asking forever. Like, where is home? Like, where am I supposed to to feel that feeling of being home. Like in our society today, we have all the situation that we create our place. Like this is all, we buy an apartment and we go to IKEA and we make our home. Like, but that's kind of new to humans, you know. Before it was like, okay, we created a little home, but you will still have to move around and follow the good weather, or like, because we are farmers, we need to find new land to cover, to, you know, survive and stuff. I think it's kind of new for humans to like just be like, yeah, my home, it's on Söder in Stockholm. Like, no, that's not it for me, you know, because I did. It's more of a very, I don't mean like where's home, like I mean where is home, like where can a human start feeling like we have what's the point of this, like where is my point, where is the can someone please tell me my reason for being here, you know. And it's also very much about like it's kind of a love song also, because I feel like home is where, for me, it has been where I'm accepted, where I'm appreciated, where I'm loved. So home comes from other people's emotions and love for me. So I think it's also a little bit of a reach out, like how complicated it can be sometimes for a person with a hurt soul, with a hurt, to really stay somewhere. And it's a lot about me as just telling these people that I love, like, don't let me go. Like, even if I'm going, please don't do that to me. Like, don't let me, because if you just give it a rest for a minute, I will fly away, you know. I know that about myself. I search for everything. I search for something, you know. And I felt that this was just a song I wanted to give for my friends and family, and like really tell them how it is, how much I appreciate them, and how much they have to stay by my side, you know. Oh, no, that was really cool. That was a very spontaneous thing. We went down, me and Diplo went to Pakistan to have a show in Islamabad. It was probably the most important performance I ever done. And I stayed for a couple of days. I met up with this amazing woman, producer director, and her boyfriend that was a really, really good filmer. And with this very small, tiny crew, we decided to do a Spoon Me video. And we figured out the idea for that, but doing that planning, I realized that there was another video here we could do in the same day. We could do the same thing. We could use the same crew and the same power and do 2 videos.
Okay.
So it was very spontaneous. Klaus, my tour manager, was like, Ellie, it's time to go up now. There's a couple of sheeps waiting for you outside. We have to go and start doing these videos. Yeah, so it was very spontaneous, and I'm super happy with both of them. I know people really, I know that people, you know, have some kind of conflicts, and it's hard for people with that Spoon Me video, but that's exactly why I did it. And I wouldn't have done my video there if I wouldn't have met these ladies. They were the stars of my video. They were the story. They know what I'm talking about. They were my friends. So they just gave me the inspiration for that. Like, I don't even know if I would have found another way to do a video there without them. They were the reason. I wanted to bring them up. I wanted to show how much I love people that is different, I guess.
Nice.
I'm gonna be honest, I never listened to Rolling Stones. He's a friend of I have a really, really good friend, Numi, and she was coming to my show in London, and she called me before show. She said, "You think you could put Mick Jagger +2 on the list?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think we can score that."
Okay.
And and it ended up being like a lot of really famous people coming to that show, and that was because it was her friends, and they were interested in the project. He was really fun. He took me aside after the show, and he said he really, really liked my Bunji Garling song, All or Nothing, and that he's been listening to that a lot. And then we went and had some dinner on Soho House, and we were talking a lot. We're talking about my ideas to move to Portugal and what he's doing. You know, he's super chill, like being that famous. You know, like being in the spotlight for, you know, most of your life, and still keep So yeah, keep your mind in that very healthy place was very impressive. He's super cool, super amazing energy.
Nice.
Oh yeah, okay, I got a little bit upset. But it just makes me like so frustrated to see like a Western, young, beautiful woman doing something so heartless and stupid, you know. For me, it's just like it makes my stomach turn around. It makes me want to puke, and I shouldn't threat people to their lives, like, because I don't know where she comes from. Maybe her father and her family is hunters, and for them, maybe she's paying a lot of money for some projects in Africa so that they can do this. I have no idea, but for me, it just doesn't make sense. What are you doing? You're the youth of a new, you know, generation. What you're doing, you know. No, I think it's very upsetting. I don't have any problems with people eating meat. I have a big problem with the industry of animal keeping in general. And when it comes to killing animals just for fun, no. It's not like that's what you do when you're 6 years old and you're a boy and you like step on snails and stuff. But when you pass that, that's a very immature and very unrealistic way of living your life.
More.
Yeah, no, that was really fun. I was actually, the festival I was playing yesterday, Emmaboda in Sweden, that's where I met them 3 years ago, or maybe even 4 years ago, when my project was so fresh. And I was just very impressed because I'm a 30-year-old woman. I'm not very so impressed with the whole DJ thing, even if like half of my friends are DJs, producers. I'm not so impressed. There's some of them that is really good. Like every time I see Skrillex, I'm stoked. Like he's fucking amazing, and even Diplo is so emotional up there. But still, this whole EDM world, like I don't know. But they're different. They build up everything in an analog setup. I was just smashed by their sound, by the way they look, by their realness, by, you know, the old school, you know, futuristic sound that they got. So at that point we exchanged numbers, and then maybe a year ago, or like maybe even more, like 1.5 years ago, they were in LA. And somehow they reached out to my company, blah blah, and we had one night together, like one really late. I think our session started like 7, and we were shit-faced around 11, and then there was no more work, you know. So it's like I feel like that's just me going in, give people a little hook, you know. But I wish I could do something more deep with them, like something more. I would like to do a mixtape with them or something. They're really, really cool. I think it's not so many of these guys still doing it out there, you know. The setup for how they do their music live and how they create their music is not so modern. It's kind of old school.
Okay, nice.
And no, it's just very impressive, very cool. Like there's more to it. It's not only like these 3 guys, and it's like there's a lot to it. It's a lot of history, a lot of pride, and a lot of. They come from the real techno scene, you know. And that's where I come from too, you know. I could have met them in my fluffy pink clothes like 15 years ago in the forest too, you know. Yeah, that creature, I named that creature Blissa. Because it's easy. Now I can say like what, because everybody always want to know what Bliss is, and I'm like, oh, this Blissa, whatever. So I don't have to answer these stupid questions all the time. But no, I just felt a little bit. I feel like what he represents to me is just the feeling of not being alone in this project. Like even if I am the elephant, I never feel lonely in this project. I feel very connected and united with all the people in bass crew that I call my people around me, and that this is kind of the mascot to like represent the feeling of not being lonely in this. And also I just think everybody needs a mascot, and I was just lucky I met this guy who did the characters for Into the Wild. No, Where the Wild Things Are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so Casey Storm. So he's a hero for me. Like I love that shit. So he did that together with another guy, and it was just a gift, you know.
Oh,
And I'm very happy about it.
that's sweet.
Yeah, I brought him. He's really expensive to bring on tour, but I have him actually on to bring on tour, like a very big blow up of him that I have on stage where he's moving around with me, and it's a
awesome.
super beautiful production and like a 3D.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we gave him life on the America tour,
That's awesome.
but it's just very expensive to bring him. So
I guess so.
but the Live Life Golden tour wasn't so amazing. Right now I'm not on the Live Life Golden tour. I have like 2 songs from that album in the set or something. It was like very hard. It was like the tour started so fast after the release of the album. We didn't have really any time to do promotion for it, and it wasn't full houses, and it was kind of a weird vibe. We did like 10 shows in America or something. I don't know. It was I don't know what could be the best month of that. But I think actually just maybe 10 shows ago, I started like feeling reliving. I started feeling I'm alive again. Because for a couple of months there, I was like really like, oh, what am I doing? Why am I even doing this? But then we had a couple of shows in the beginning of the summer that just went so good, and it feels like I'm back on track, like I'm back loving what I do, you know? And that's actually, I had to take away some songs from Live Life Golden to feel that again.
Oh, okay.
Which is something I have to be honest, like, it's just, I tried something that was not me. I like the more energy thing, especially when you do live shows. It's not, I feel very exposed, standing up there, trying to sing beautiful, soft songs. Like I don't know what to do with myself. It feels like I'm cracking up and everything's flying out of me, and I feel so naked. But with my songs with more energy, I feel very in tune and very much like myself. So actually, when I killed the Live Life Golden tour, I started feeling good again about this.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.